Sorry, it was my MD because one meeting was planned for tomorrow morning 9 o'clock.
No
He said
problem, no problem.
he won't be able to come, so he said, Hima, cancel it or you attend and.
Oh, great. Arundhati is doing this FB live now for
Okay.
all of us. Yeah, so that we can record and learn
Yeah,
important things.
we are already FB Live.
Oh, great. Jayanti Prasad ji, welcome. One of the most dedicated, committed learners on this forum. Jayanti Prasad ji, yes, if you are already with us. Great. So welcome into 182nd week of Panacea Friday Kangen Water Talk Show. So welcome Hema ji, welcome Radhika ji, welcome Jayanti Prasad ji, welcome Arundhati, and welcome Shashi Iyer also. Okay, so I have double role to play. One is that of a host and a speaker, and second as a student. I learned it from my master that the best way to empower yourself is to start teaching. Because when you start teaching, two things happen. You have to go back to studying, and then you have to teach. So you have to understand the subject, and only then you can teach the other person. So you are learning twice when you start teaching. That is why we encourage people to be leaders on the forum. They should be the host, they should be the speaker, they should be the trainer and coach. The reason is you are learning twice, and that is more effective, and that remains with us for a lifetime. So a warm welcome to all of us on this platform in the 182nd week. And today's topic we have deliberately chosen one of the most crucial and important elements of our life. That is the Kenyan business opportunity made easy. The topic is about understanding what is Kenyan business all about, why we should actually understand the Kenyan opportunity also. It is very important for us. Okay, they say if the why is clear, why is 85% of your whole concept. If the why is clear, what, how, when, where, everything will fall in place. So we have to work on our why. Now, this is not a formula that I have created. Thanks to one of the most famous and world's richest person.
Guru Garu, you are muted.
So, this particular statement, okay, big corporates also say, they always, when they share about themselves, they say what we do, who are we, what we do. They start with, whereas this profound statement and wisdom comes from the world's richest personality, and that is Bill Gates. Bill Gates said and shared, if you really want to be wealthy, if you want to be number one in life, in whatever you do, your why should be clear first. If your why is clear, what, when, how, where, who, everything will be clear. So this message you have to strongly hold in all the dimensions of your life. Are we getting this? It is a very, very crucial, critical, important dimension of life that you start with why. When you meet someone, you need to tell them, do you know why we are meeting? Do you know why we are discussing water? Do you know why we are discussing kangen water? You know, you have to start with why. Prepare your questions. So when we somebody, isn't it? They come to meet you also. Or even if you're talking over the phone, the most important aspect is, do you know why I gave you this call? Are you getting this? Your question, you should start with this. Do you know why I am talking to you right now? Do you have 3 to 5 minutes right now? Or should we, if you're busy with something, okay, then I will not talk right now. We'll discuss later at your convenience, when your mind is open, when you're relaxed. See, at times you might be busy with your work, you might be busy ready to move out, you might have kept something for cooking on the gas. You know, something is happening around you. So over the phone, we don't know what someone is doing. So when you greet, when you say good morning, good afternoon, whatever, hello, hi, whatever, you know, your first responsibility is to take permission. Write this down. You have to take permission. Do you have 5 minutes or do you have 3 minutes? So once they say yes, then only you go to the subject, not before that. Now, there is a formula. You can write this down. Before talking to someone, there is a formula which is called GQI. Write this down. GQI. Now, G stands for greetings. When you say hello, what kind of a response you get from the other side? It will help you understand what is their mindset, what is their mood as of now. Whether they are comfortable, whether they are uncomfortable, whether they have got a headache, whether they have got a body ache, they are not in a mood to listen to something. You will know all that when you say good morning, good afternoon, hi, hello. Like Radhika says, Om Sai Ram. Radhika, I love that statement of yours, that word of yours, Om Sai Ram. Because it is a universal antioxidant. When you say any divine name, it is an antioxidant, it is an energizer. Instead of hi, hello, good afternoon, good evening, you leave all that. You can say Om Sai Ram, you can say Hari Om, Hare Krishna, you know, different kinds of ancient wisdom what we have. People may talk anything, but you are giving yourself the energy and also antioxidant energy to the other person on the receiving side. If you are using a mobile phone, both of you are on radiation mode. You know what radiation does to your brain cells, neuron cells? It creates a blockage. Already there is a barrier because of radiation. So the information that you wish to exchange gets diluted. So when you say Om Sai Ram, Hare Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna, Hari Om, or whatever, you know what happens side effect, and you are opening up the receiving station. Are we getting this? The frequency of good morning is very low compared to Om Sai Ram or Hare Krishna or Jai Sri Krishna or Hari Om. The vibration and frequency energy of good morning, hi, hello, greetings is much lower. It is also antioxidant, but lower frequency. We say na kangen water मतलब -400 to -800 millivolts. तो हमारा जय श्री कृष्णा, हरे कृष्णा, हरे रामा, you know, any god's name, whatever you feel, Om Sai Ram, this is all high on antioxidants. वो तो -1500 से -3000 का मिली वोल्टेज है when you say this. So you're cutting the barriers of communication between both of you. Are we together on this? So whatever response you get, if someone doesn't respond in the same frequency, अगर आपके हेलो को हेलो नहीं बोलता, आपके ओम साई राम को ओम साई राम से रेस्पॉन्स नहीं आता, सो अंडरस्टैंड दैट द फ्रीक्वेंसी ऑपोजिट एंड में ठीक नहीं है. So there is no point sharing your exact message at that point of time. You can tell them, I think you are not comfortable. I think you are busy. This is not the right time because I want to discuss something of importance and value that will change your life forever. Don't say water, don't say technology, don't say kangen, don't say business, don't say help. You don't say anything. I want to discuss something that is going to help you change your life forever physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, socially, spiritually. So I need your dedicated time. Now you tell me what time suits you. Today, tomorrow. Give them two options, or today or next Sunday, depending on their convenience and your convenience. Take a judgment call and then you can invite them. So this is the first part, G. That is, what is G? What is G? Unmute.
Greetings,
Jesse,
greetings.
greetings. GQI. G stands for greetings. The first step towards connecting people, right? It is greetings. Now, the second alphabet is Q. Q stands for
Query.
qualify.
Qualify.
Qualify. We have to qualify the people, okay? Whether it is the right time, whether it is the right moment, whether you should share it or not, whether he is ready to receive your information and help, whether he is in that mindset. So you are qualifying. Now, definitely ask qualifying questions. What are the qualifying questions? ऐसे सवाल पूछने हैं. Okay? By now, we have a data. We have that information. And we have classified the data, right? In the minute they love talking about money, discussing about money. Then what is their line of interest? Whether it is about health, whether it's, we have to qualify. MIN, what is their need? Okay. Do they have any particular need and requirement? फॉर एग्जाम्पल किसी के फैमिली में शादी हो सकता है, बच्चे का कॉलेज एडमिशन हो सकता है, दे मे नीड सम ह्यूज फंड्स. International studies today it costs 40 lakhs, 50 lakhs for a career. So is he looking out for something in 1 year's time? His child is going to, enter into some college and university. He needs 40, 50 lakhs in dirhams. Also, we talk about 500,000 for education, academics of their kids. Is there a wedding in the family for which they want finances? So we need to qualify and understand. And what if in 1 year we give them that solution? They don't have to go for loans. They don't have to go for EMIs, and they can earn at least a part of it. Let us say not 500,000. Even if you are able to do 5,000 dirhams earning for someone, is it okay? You have contributed to their earnings only, isn't it? You have contributed to their solutions. So we need to understand before pitching in on what we have. So our subject is not just about technology. Our subject is not just about health. Our subject is not just about water. Our subject is a product that we are involved, a $1 trillion product, and the world needs help. Show me one person on planet Earth who does not need any help. Whether he is a millionaire, whether he is a billionaire, whether he is a person of sound health, even if he has a great career, we all need help, isn't it? And help can be different for different people. For some people, help can be just an idea. For some people, help can be just a prayer, a noble thought. For some people, help can be just moral support. You just saying, I am there with you, everything will be okay. That is also a great help. You can prevent somebody from suffering, somebody from committing suicide, somebody from committing crimes just by being there for someone in that moment. As a reaffirmation and reassurance, sab theek ho jayega. So help can be a product. Help can be a technology. Help can be a service. Help can be physical. And I can't help it. They don't understand I'm on a talk show. Okay, great. So the point here is, so help can be physical, just being with someone, moral support. Hai. Then again, help can be mental, giving people suggestions, recommendations, ideas, strategies, counseling. Are you getting this? It can be mental. For some people, help can be emotional. Just an emotional anchoring and support required. You don't have to do much. The main hu na, I am there na. Don't worry, God is there na. That way. For some people, okay, it could be financial help. They want to make some extra money. They want to make some career incomes. They want to make some regular incomes, consistent incomes. They want to make some investments. They want to grow profits. They want to start an enterprise or venture. They want to create their own identity. There can be any number of reasons, isn't it? And some people like to help others. Social work. So you are giving them an opportunity with our project, how they can help the society as a whole to create a better place. So help can be anything. So help can be even social. Like some people do not have connects. They don't have contacts. They don't have a reason to socialize. And they feel very lonely. So you are giving them an opportunity to socialize, meet a lot of people through your community, through the forums, through educational meets, counselings. So many things we are able to do and help them get empowered and confident to move forward in life. Sharing the right values, right philosophies, right culture. Networking is a sanskar. I always say, like a family culture, like how from parents and grandparents it goes to grandchildren and further down in your lineage, right? Generations to follow. Similarly, networking is a culture. It is a team culture. The organization or the team is as good as the leader. Now, who is a leader? Leadership is not a position. Leadership is not a title. Nobody is born with leadership title and name and recognition. Leadership is not about being an upline. Leadership is not about being a sponsor. You know what is true leadership? True leadership is taking ownership of what you are doing. Leadership is taking ownership of what you are doing. Second thing, true leadership is a responsibility. It is a responsibility. When you guide someone, when you coach someone, when you train someone, when you invite someone, what is your responsibility? You are responsible that they learn it properly, they apply it properly, they grow properly, and they become independent. Our duty is not to make them dependent. All of us should become independent over a period of time. वो बोलते हैं ना, जैसे 21 साल का लड़का हो गया तो घर छोड़ के बाहर जाओ, अपना अपना जिंदगी बना लो, कमाने को सीख लो, एजुकेशन दे दिया, अब शादी करो, अपना संसार बसा लो, अपने बच्चे संभालो, है ना? सो वी डोंट कैरी दम लाइफ टाइम, वी आर देयर, इट डजंट मीन हमने उनको रास्ते में छोड़ दिया, है ना? बट हम लोग सिर्फ ओवरलुक करते हैं, ओवरव्यू रखते हैं उन पे. सो वी विल नॉट इंटरफियर इनटू देयर डे टू डे ग्रोथ एंड डे टू डे एक्टिविटीज. From a distance, we will observe that they don't fall down, they don't fail. We will keep guiding them as elders. So it is a responsibility, not one day. Responsibility is not only for one sale. It is a project of a lifetime. Please understand, leadership is not about one event. It is not about one episode. It is not about one transaction. Leadership is a lifetime responsibility. And the third thing is, leadership is all about accountability. You know, accountability means what? Can anybody explain to me? Accountability किसको बोलते हैं? या जयंती प्रसाद जी?
One should be answerable and responsible in getting things done.
Correct.
And also feel answerable. He must be answerable on behalf of other people.
Accountability means, yeah. Radhika ji, do you agree to this?
Really, Guru Garu, I don't have any idea. I'm waiting so that you can explain.
Okay.
I don't have any idea.
Hema ji. No problem, Radhika. Yeah, Hema ji. Do you agree with Jayanti Prasad ji?
Partially.
Okay. So what is your definition of accountability?
It is a full-fledged responsibility.
Wow.
This is what
Amazing.
I feel.
Okay. Great, हेमा जी. चलिए हम डॉक्टर से भी पूछते हैं अकाउंटेबिलिटी का क्या है. ओके, अभी हमने एक मार्केटिंग सेल्स पर्सनालिटी से पूछा, हमने एक सीनियर प्रोफेशनल से पूछा, अभी हमने एक होम मेकर कंसल्टेंट सोशल प्रेनियर से भी पूछा, अभी हम डॉक्टर से पूछते हैं. अकाउंटेबिलिटी आपके हिसाब से क्या है डॉक्टर जी?
अकाउंटेबिलिटी मीन्स एक किसी चीज की जवाबदारी लेना अपने ऊपर.
ओके.
आई एम अकाउंटेबल फॉर सच एंड सच थिंग. जो मैंने बोला है दैट इज माय अकाउंटेबिलिटी. यानी मैं जो जवाबदारी मैं लेती हूँ. That is what I feel.
वाओ, अमेजिंग. ओके, ग्रेट. अभी बाकी जो लोग वीडियो पे नहीं है मैं उनसे सवाल नहीं करूंगा. वी विल टेक फॉरवर्ड दिस डिस्कशन. ओके, तो इंपॉर्टेंट है अकाउंटेबिलिटी. यू कैन राइट दिस डाउन. Is not towards anybody else. Accountability is towards your own self. You are committed, you are responsible, you are guided and self-driven. You are self-motivated. You don't need anybody to tell you what you should do. अपनी जिम्मेदारी महसूस करते हुए, अपनी जिम्मेदारी समझते हुए, you know, it is easy for me to give excuses. Actually, right now today I was supposed to be in another webinar, okay, internationally, where there are more than 500,000 people. Imagine. And I was asked to participate there and do a sharing also, okay, as a leader, as first water sommelier. It's an international forum and it also has doctors in it. Yesterday they had Cynthia Briganti, who's 6A 14-7. who has earned 3,000 crores in Kangen. She was the guest of honor over there. How many crores? 3,000 crores in 15 years. Only in 15 years. And Radhika ji, the good news is she was not even 1% of your stature. You have traveled more than 75 countries. Understand? She was in so much poverty, traveled from Philippines to USA. That's it, on survival mode. She had not traveled 75 countries, but look at your scenario. You have traveled 75 countries before starting Kangen. Now imagine what you can do with the power that you have. You are not an ordinary homemaker. You have to just open up your mind. Now imagine a person who's not traveled more than Philippines to USA and in 15 years has earned 3,000 crores in Magic. Do you know why? Because Kangen is for ordinary people, below average people to become extraordinary. In terms of extraordinary income, in terms of extraordinary lifestyle, in terms of extraordinary accomplishments. And for people who are extraordinary, they will become legends, iconic. बोलते हैं ना, once in a lifetime generation कोई खानदान में ऐसा पैदा होता है जो इतिहास रचता है. So extraordinary people can become that. Where we become like immortals. मतलब शरीर ना हो तो भी हमारे संस्कार, हमारे विचार, हमारे accomplishments, what we have given to this planet, it will remain beyond your lifetimes. Isn't it amazing? दिन भर में मैक्सिमम जो काम हम करते हैं, अभी हेमा जी एक सिंपल एग्जांपल ले रहा हूं, ओके, नथिंग टू फील ऑफेंसिव. अभी आपने 40 इयर्स डेडिकेट किया जॉब के लिए, सर्विस के लिए, कंपनी के लिए. मान के चलते हैं अगर आपने कंपनी छोड़ दी, for how many years people will remember you in the organization?
गिन चुन के थोड़े दिन मैं बोलूंगी.
Once you are retired, once you quit the organization, sorry Emma ji,
हार्डली आई एम टेलिंग गिने चुने दिन.
गिने चुने दिन, मैं बोलता हूँ गिने चुने साल. I am talking of the work that we do through Kangen, through the project that we are involved in. Okay, Kangen is also just a medium for the work that we are doing. Kangen is not complete by itself, but it allows us to reach every home, every life, every person, whatever their age, whatever their gender, whatever their bank balance, it doesn't matter. Kangen gives us the liberty to touch every life. Because life means water. Without water, there is no life. So when we talk water, we are touching every single life. So Kangen gives me the freedom to talk to everybody, every single person. Are we getting this? We don't have to explain what is water even to a child. Even a child knows what is water. Just like whether a woman is rich or poor, whether they are living in slums or whether they are living in luxury villas. Do we have to tell them what is gold? Every woman knows what is gold. Yeah, every person knows what is gold. Gold means precious. You don't have to tell them. They will not throw away like this if they find a gold. Even if they find anything in gold color, they will check if it is real or it is artificial. So everybody knows gold is precious and they treasure. They will not throw it. Similarly, but more treasurable than gold is water. Can you live without water? We can live without gold for one day. Can you live without water for one day? It will be so difficult to survive without the water. Your brain will stop functioning in the right manner. Your body will stop functioning in right manner. Your entire system will collapse. One day without water. And 3-4 days without water, your body will give up completely. Are you getting this? So water is more precious or gold is more precious? So we don't have to explain to people two things, what is gold and what is water. And do you know what is kangen? Kangen is liquid gold, more precious than petrol, more precious than all the fuel in the world, more precious than food. Why? Kangen water is rich in antioxidants like nothing else in the universe. There is no other substitute when it comes to high antioxidant level values. When we talk about liquid gold, okay, minus 400 to minus 800 millivolts. This minus 400 to minus 800 makes your water the liquid gold. I think you should type clap, clap, clap for this. This is the highest knowledge that you can have about kangen, without any confusion, without any ambiguity when you talk.
So repeat, sir. Repeat.
I can't repeat because I don't buy heart. I just
Okay.
I said, why I said kangen is liquid gold? Because of its high antioxidant values of minus 400 to minus 800 millivolts. That makes it the liquid gold. Otherwise, 9.5, there are many ways to get 9.5. Put chemicals, put baking soda, use sodium bicarbonate, put lemon, put cucumber overnight. You know, all these things gives you 9.5 pH, by the way, alkaline. There are as many ways. You don't have to really worry. I can give you 101 ways of making something alkaline and to help you get 9.5 pH. But it will not give you minus 400 to minus 800. It will give you 9.5 pH, but not minus 400 to minus 800 millivolts. This water will not give you electrons. If you use any chemicals, fruits or vegetables, they don't contain electrons. The antioxidant property of a kangen water is enhanced by the electrons, the OH minus ions, the negative ions in the water due to the electrolysis process. When the water molecules and clusters break into fragments during electrolysis, there is enhanced, enriched OH minus ions in the water. They go and associate or merge with the alkaline minerals. So they are electron rich alkaline minerals. They are not just sodium, potassium, calcium, and magnesium. They are electron rich, negative ions enhanced alkaline minerals. That makes it liquid gold compared to any other water. All other water is just clean water, but unhealthy. Our water becomes healthy because of high powers of electrons, that two negative ions that associate with the already existing alkaline minerals from your source water. So we are not adding anything into the water. We are not removing anything from the water. Are we getting this? So our water is very, very special. That is why it is called H2O gold. Why we kept panacea H2O gold? Panacea means solution and remedies for every problem. And what is H2O gold? Now you know. Right? We are not talking about ordinary water. We are not talking about alkaline water. What are we talking about? H2O gold. And what is H2O gold in your water? The liquid gold. Like gold is precious, 24 karat. So we are talking about a 24 karat water. Highest form of elevated, enriched water for human consumption. Antioxidant rich, naturally alkalized, and microclustered. Now, if anybody claims this, that, oh, we also make alkaline water, they cannot meet the standards. They will say, even we give 9.5, we give 8.5, we give bottled 9.5, 8.5. People do all that. The moment you bottle it, the moment you store it, the shelf life of the pH gets perished, reduced. From 9.5, it will come to 8.5 or even 6 pH over a period of 2 to 3 days. It will deplete if you store it. And if the container is contaminated, if it is plastic, plastic is carcinogenous, okay? And every metal, water is a solvent. So the metal that you keep into, if that metal is toxic, so what will happen? The metal poison will also flow through your water and you're drinking it. It will damage your body. Are we getting this? So it is so important for us to relate and understand our subject. H2O gold is H2O gold only when it is fresh and live. Now, anything that is stored for a period of time gets contaminated. Anything. Even in the purest form, whatever molecules, whatever elements over a period of time. Are we getting this? Only when it is live, it is H2O gold, liquid gold, very precious. The moment you bottle, the moment you store, the moment you do all other things, you put any chemical, preservative, additive to keep the water fresh. People say, we will put, some things like to purify water. There are many ingredients like what we call, okay, ALUM. उसको क्या बोलते हैं मेरे को त्रुटि हमारे हिंदी में संस्कृत मराठी वर्ड में त्रुटि बोलते हैं उसको क्रिस्टल हाँ
फिटकरी
या तो वो पानी में डालेंगे तो पानी प्योर होता है वायरस फंगस बैक्टीरिया मरता है बोलते हैं बट देन आई एम टेलिंग यू एनीथिंग दैट यू स्टोर अगेन वी आर टेम्परिंग द नेचुरल थिंग when you put anything into that it can't restore its natural form. Water with life, it is full of life only when it is fresh, just like vegetables perish. है ना? Vegetables you bring from the market, you keep it in your home, don't keep it in refrigerator. Within how many hours or within how many days it becomes like what you call, we know that it has become old, color change ho jata hai, that what you call crispiness goes off, wherever वो spongy होने लगता है, color change होता है, it is all visible. Why does this happen? You bought a fresh vegetable. Why does it happen in few hours? That is oxidation process. So oxidation process cannot be controlled. Remember this always. तो ठीक है, वही सब्जी हम लोग रेफ्रिजरेटर में रखते हैं तो कितने देर तक फ्रेश रहता है? We use it for even 1 week. But tell me something, when you cook, क्या आपको वही अरोमा मिलता है क्या when it was fresh? The moment you keep it, make it frozen, you freeze in the refrigerator, the original property, the aroma, okay, the jivan sattva, it is all gone. When you try to cook, so to the market, to the fruit and vegetables and pesticide, germicide, fungicide, herbicide, all chemicals. Now they say you can write this down, any exposure to chemicals, any exposure to sunlight, any exposure to air, it will oxidize anything and everything. खुले में रख देंगे तो सब कुछ ऑक्सीडाइज होता है, including us. So people who travel a lot on the streets, on the roads, even if they drive a AC car, they are like frozen vegetables and frozen fruits. AC में घूम रहे बस, रेफ्रिजरेटर में रखने के बराबर है. बाकी they are dehydrated, they are frozen. It is like being on preservatives and additives. But people who sit at home, look at them. They are more fresh. Their skin is more glowing even without a makeup, without even a soap wash, without even creams. Their skin will glow. More sunlight, more chemicals will get oxidized. Every life on earth gets oxidized. So everybody and everything has a shelf life. We need to first understand this. Now, similarly, water also has a shelf life. If the water is flowing continuously, okay, if the air in the universe continuously, do you know you will not feel any bad smell if it is a flowing air? Have you experienced this? Of flowing water, it is antioxidant. Okay, it is the moment you store it is the time the water starts perishing, water expires. The pH value of a water, oh gosh, I think I'm out of.
We cannot hear you, sir.
Yeah, I'm back. You can hear me now?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Actually, I'm on Suma's mobile now, and my network has collapsed. So that is how. Thanks to Suma, gratitude. We are on with the session. She entered just now. Okay. So the point is this: when we were talking about oxidation process, okay, as long as the water, the shelf life of water is the most perishable item in the universe, compared to fruits, compared to vegetables, compared to anything else. Water gets contaminated faster than anything. So water gets oxidized when exposed to air, when exposed to sunlight, when exposed to chemicals, because of, storing it in containers. So water also becomes oxidized, and water becomes oxidized, and when you consume oxidized water, मतलब उसमें जीवन सत्व है ही नहीं, तो क्या होगा? Nothing happens. You are more dehydrated. You're not adding any value to hydration. Your body is demanding oxygen, your body is demanding hydration, and you're not able to provide it to the water. Are you getting this? Your body doesn't get nourished by drinking something that is oxidized, by eating something that is oxidized. So very, very important for us to understand. Yeah, why we are discussing water, H2O gold? Because we are talking why water is H2O gold now. We are still on why, right? The why factor. Now this brings us, we understand, right? Why kangen water now? By all means, how it is different compared to anything else. Now we move to the third point. Okay. The third part is I. In I, it is interest. When we talk interest, what your prospect needs, जिनके साथ आप बात कर रहे हैं, what they need, उनकी जरूरत क्या है. Second is what they want, उनकी चाहत क्या है. I am hungry. Okay. If I am hungry, but I want to have rice, I don't want to have chapatis. आपको समझ में आ रहा है मैं क्या बोल रहा हूं? उनकी चाहत क्या है? भूख लगी है, खाना चाहिए, बट खाने में भी मेरा प्रेफरेंस है. मुझे रोटी नहीं चाहिए, चावल चाहिए, या तो मुझे चावल नहीं चाहिए, रोटी चाहिए. Are you getting this? So what they want, what they need, उनको भूख है. What they want तो भूख है, लेकिन खाना क्या चाहते हैं. And third is what they don't want. मुझे इस वक्त क्या नहीं चाहिए. We have to identify and qualify this. When we make a contact list, are we getting this? When we make a contact list, ये GQI create करना बहुत जरूरी है. उसके पहले mint formula. Based on that, we have to classify our data. Now, we spoke about three things, essential things of a leadership. What is that? Leadership is all about क्या है?
Responsibility and
First point first. A के बाद B.
Accountability.
Radhika.
accountability. Yes,
No.
yes, account.
No. A के बाद B. A क्या है?
GQI. We have to learn
No.
GQ. No. Okay.
No, जयंती प्रसाद जी. आप फिजिकली हो, मेंटली कहां पे हो? You are emotional, you are liking it, but you don't know what all you like. The first part, check your note. The first part, leadership, is about ownership.
Ownership.
You are responsible.
Responsibility.
You are accountable. But for whom?
Self. That is self.
That's it. So leadership is about ownership.
Ownership, yeah.
Very, very important and critical aspect. Then comes everything. If I don't take ownership, all these things don't matter. You talk this to your downlines will not listen. You talk this to your prospects, they will not listen. You have to be accountable to yourself. Now tell me something. Who motivates Suma Gowda to carry her kangen jar every day, wherever she goes? Who motivates her?
Herself.
Who calls her or messages her, please carry your jar today, you're going for a BNI meeting or wherever you are going?
No one.
Who motivates her?
It's herself.
Self-motivation.
So taking ownership, being accountable to yourself. I am going out, I need to carry my kangen jar.
Correct.
I am answerable to myself, not to anybody else. Nobody is going to ask you, where is your kangen jar? Are you going to talk about kangen? Are you drinking kangen? Are you feeling kangen? Nobody is going to ask you. But from your jar, when you carry your jar, everybody knows you are carrying kangen water. Everybody knows you are carrying h2o gold. Everybody knows you are drinking h2o gold where you go. That is leadership. While others are not drinking, while others do not have, you have it, you are
Yes.
drinking it, you are feeling it, and you are also sharing it.
Correct.
Are you
That is
seeing it
self-leadership.
what we are saying now?
Correct.
So ownership is what you do with what you have. Ownership is always about what you do
What you
with what
do
you
with
have.
what you have.
See, you have a kangen machine at home. Who cares? And who knows?
Correct.
Handful of people, unless you show them this is a kangen device from a distance, nobody will know it is a kangen machine. A newcomer, right?
Correct.
But if you carry a different identity, a different jar, if you wear a badge, okay, if you wear a badge, I love kangen. Okay, I drink h2o gold. I drink active hydrogen shot. If you wear a badge like that, button like that, you know, you don't have to talk. Wherever you go, it is on your, you know, sari, it is on your dress, it is on your blazer, it is everywhere. If you are driving a car, put a sticker on that. I hydrate myself with an active hydrogen shot. I hydrate myself with h2o gold. I hydrate myself with antioxidant. पीछे कार के एक मैसेज स्टिकर डाल सकते हो. Is your drinking water hydrating you or dehydrating you? Check it out scientifically with us. आपका नंबर डाल दिया तो लोग मैसेज कर सकते हैं आपको व्हाट्सएप में. See, there are as many things we can do. Isn't it, Emma ji? बात करने को टाइम नहीं है, मेरे पास एनर्जी नहीं है, नो प्रॉब्लम. योर जार कैन कैरी दैट मैसेज, योर बटन कैन कैरी दैट मैसेज, द बैज, योर कार कैन कैरी दैट मैसेज. यू आर अगर कोई पूछता है ये क्या है स्टिकर, ये जार क्या है, यू कैन से आई हैव टेकन अप अ न्यू असाइनमेंट. आई एम ब्रांड एम्बेसडर ऑफ ह्यूमैनिटी. I am brand ambassador of wellness. I am brand ambassador of health. Who can stop you from doing all this? You know, in one of my network marketing projects earlier, you know, I used to wear a badge. Lose weight now, ask me how. Okay. It was about a weight loss product, Herbalife. I started my career with Herbalife. Now, the badge that I used to wear first thing in the morning from 6:30, नींद से उठने के बाद, नहाने के बाद, कपड़े पहन के पहला काम अगर करता था, शर्ट पहनने के बाद, I need that badge. Whether I go to a marriage, whether I go to a party, whether I go to work, whether I'm in traveling, whether I'm in casual social, even if I go to watch movie in a theater, even if I go for a prayer meet, जहां भी जाते हैं, जहां सत्संग में जाता, I used to have my badge. Lose weight now, ask me how. And you know, people around me, most of them used to laugh at it. काम धंधा नहीं कह रहे, रात को 12 बजे कौन पूछेगा, रात को 2 बजे कौन पूछने वाला है तेरे को ये बैज लगा के घूमता, अभी तो निकाल. वो तो मैंने बोला तेरा नजर गया ना रात को 2 बजे, It has hit your mind, right? Even at 2 o'clock, you are seeing my badge. I am not seeing it. It is there as my accessory. Just like my trouser, just like my shirt, just like my any other accessory, just like my perfume. It is an accessory for me. उसके बिना मैं अधूरा महसूस करता हूं. I feel incomplete without it. रात को 2 बजे अगर तेरे दिमाग में आ सकता है, तो तेरे जैसे बहुत सारे लोग पड़े जिनको आ सकता है ये देखने के बाद. ये आदमी क्या कर रहा है रात को 2 बजे पूछता है. And you know, people used to taunt me for one continuous. I never used to talk about it. I just used to wear. People used to tell me, निकाल यार निकाल, तेरे बाजू में खड़ा नहीं रहूंगा. I will not come with you. यार ये क्या बकवास कर रहा है तू. बाकी सब ठीक है तेरा. मैं बोला, this badge is more important than you. You don't come. You know why? I made 5 lakhs only because one day in a train, I was traveling by first class in Mumbai, and you know how Mumbai locals are, overcrowded. One person got very annoyed at this badge. He says, you guys are all fraud and cheat. He said, I said, what happened to you? I don't even know you. How can you call me a fraud and cheat? You know, he said, I bought this product for weight loss for my daughter, and she gained 10 kilos weight in 15 days by consuming it. I said, wow. I said, sir, there is something you have done wrong and I can help you. Though I have not given you the product because you are bad-mouthing something out of your ignorance. He said, no, my best friend has given me this. He's from army background. I said, so what? He's from army background, but what if he's also ignorant? He doesn't know how to perform a clinical surgery. He performs a surgery and somebody dies. Now you are talking to an expert. It is good. You spoke. I went to his house. I explained the thing with guarantees, gave results in just next 3 days. Okay. And in just about 1 month, I gave result of 8 kilos weight loss and few inches without side effects. In 45 days, I gave a weight loss of 22 kilos. 45 days. That person joined my business. I didn't tell him you join me. I had nothing to do. It was just help. वो तो मुझे गाली मार रहा था. But that one batch gave me 5 lakh rupees profit. After 1 year, is it okay? How much is the weight of that batch? Few grams as an accessory on my shirt or blazer. It didn't bother me. It gave me 5 batch. When my friends got to know, I have signed up people even at 2 o'clock in the night and 3 o'clock in the night, absolute strangers, in front of my friends who said no to me, and they all joined my business later after 3 years. Seeing my success story. Till then, they were fence sitting, they were ridiculing. Every time they were trying to demotivate, all these things happened. Same thing with kangen. ये bottle लेके क्यों जाना है? You know, today the entire BNI chapters, Suma is only saying one thing. All you guys are dehydrated people. I'm surrounded by dehydrated souls. And I have to use this hydration to keep myself hydrated. Now imagine what kind of feeling she gives. Now BNI people say, oh, you know, we can't offer you our water because you're drinking the best water in the world. अब कैंगन वाटर पीते तो बॉटल्ड वाटर लेने को वो शर्माते हैं, वो डरते हैं, you know, they shrink. So from, you know, people who make a mockery, suddenly people are scared of her. Now they say we need to try. Oh, it is not affordable. It is expensive. Still it is okay. You have an upper hand. They can't afford. But you know why they cannot afford? Again, why? Why they cannot afford? It is the mindset. पानी के लिए इतना क्यों देने का? मैं 1 dirham में पानी लूंगा, 1 dirham का bottled water लूंगा, 1 dirham, even if it is acidic, it is okay. Even if it is toxic, it is okay. Even if it is damaging me after 10 years, it is okay. Even if pushes me, drives me to kidney transplant, I'm okay after 5 years. This mindset. One day at long term much lesser than the 1 dirham water. In terms of health benefits, in terms of wellness, in terms of energy, long term, you will be earning more compared to everybody else who's drinking acidic water. They'll be spending on medicines, they will be spending on different technologies, then they will also come to your water. No choice. At that time, you may be a 6A, you may be a 6A2, you may be a -2, and you might earn out of one sale, almost 10,000 dirhams from one sale. Can you imagine this? Right now, if they join, probably you may make 500 dirhams or 1,000 dirhams. But if they join after your 6A and 6A2 or -2, you may earn 10,000 dirhams, 10x. Is that okay? मैं तो बोलता हूं आराम से, अभी तो मैंने सीडिंग डाला है, जब फल का टाइम आएगा तब तुम आओ, तुमसे मैं मैक्सिमम कमाऊंगा. This should be our mindset. This should be our attitude while doing this business. Are we clear today? Kangen business is not difficult because we never knew all this. We were not prepared for all this, and we are doing kangen. Today, for the first time, we are bringing you into kangen mindset. Yeah? Why kangen? Why h2o? Clarity and solidarity, do this for lifetime? Is your why clear? हेमा जी, आपका why clear है? मुझे क्यों करना चाहिए kangen? Hello?
Yes.
Are we frozen?
नहीं, yes.
कितना % आपको clarity मिला?
Maximum, I can say.
On a scale of 100%?
At least I can say yes, 80 to 90% for sure. If not
Oh, wow.
100%, but yes, 80 to 90%, yes.
Amazing. 10% application में हो जाएगा complete. है ना? राधिका जी? नहीं, say.
Yes, Guru Garu. Yes, for me also, today I got more valuable information. So much
Okay.
valuable information. I need to discuss everything with Suma whenever she gives me time.
Correct.
So much.
Now, like I said, ownership, accountability, responsibility. है ना? It is all about you, Radhika, not Suma. Accountability to myself, leadership to myself. Now I see Radhika as a leader because you are Hemaji's leader. You have introduced a baby called Hemaji. Now you can't put it on Suma. Suma, take care of Hemaji. You can't say this. Okay? It is like making your mother or mother-in-law to manage your kids. Are you getting this? Radhika ji, now Hema ji is your responsibility. You have to inspire with your action, motivate her with your action. You have to drink it, feel it, share it, teach the same values back to Hema ji and others. Chinnappa ji, he is here fortunately for us. If you would like to summarize today's session and if you would like to add more value, then we'll take a screenshot. And of course, we will also give Sumaji a chance to share her views. So before Chinnappa ji, I'll invite Suma to share her, inputs on the forum. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Shashi sir. But due to technical issues, I joined very late. And in those 20 minutes, what I have understood is I have lost so many information, what has happened in those 40 minutes. Hemaji and Radhika, you people have to help me because I literally knew how important today's session was, but I couldn't able to join. And as far as I'm concerned, though some doubts will happen or we get low on Kangen business. So why Panacea is required or a learning platform is required? It gives you the 100% commitment, because knowing why is what is going to take us forward. And all the nuggets, yes, I've been updated now and then by Shashi sir. Gratitude for that, because how we have to do Kangen business, it is not as easy as we say, and it is not as difficult as we think. So this is the main thing. And learning and updating your presentation skills is the key. So I'm very fortunate that we have got a Panacea platform to guide us. And especially Shashi sir takes out that extra time, and gratitude for you, Shashi sir, for that, to give that knowledge or that time to me, which makes me at least go one step ahead. Because I read somewhere, just make that one step follow the other step, and you never know when you climbed the mountain. So what is that one step forward is just learning for me. And as we know that applied knowledge is important, and we should not be the librarians of the knowledge we earn. Yes, I don't know whether I'm putting 100% by mine, but my endeavor is always to put in what I learn. If I learn something on Friday and Saturday, immediately I'll bring it into action in the very next presentation. So to Hemaji and Radhika, because all we have are leaders here, but Hemaji and Radhika, this one thing I want you to take away from here. It is not just the learning. At least अगर 10 nuggets मिला है आपको, तो 2 nuggets तो आप implement करो, then success is literally, it is written. Thank you so much, and over to Chinappaji.
Thanks, Suma. So nice to see Hema ma'am, Radha ma'am, Jayanti sir, Dimple, Anand, Dr. Suma, and Shashi bro. So this Panacea, as Shashi bro was speaking about, so there's a lot of meaning for the word called as Panacea h2o gold. I hope like today it was made very, very clear, because it is not just a name. It is not just a name. And there's been a lot of thought process which has gone behind that. And when you speak about is the content of the kangen water as a h2o gold, I think today like what we have is in this platform is a h2o gold itself. That is by way of his Shashi bro. He is a h2o gold for this. And Panacea is a solution provider for all of us. Okay, so I just wanted to share is one of the experiences. On last Tuesday, I was traveling to Bangalore, and I traveled by train, and I was having my breakfast at the railway station. So I usually carry, because like when Shashi was speaking about the can, like what you carry, the pin, like what you wear, I always carry that purple color kangen bottle. So on the table, I just kept that bottle. I always make sure like that kangen is outside. It is not facing me. It should be facing the other side. So at a corner, like there was a 3-star inspector, okay, 3-star inspector. He was sitting and he was facing me from that other table. I had my breakfast. I was casually, I didn't even bother like what he was, and he was observing me, which I didn't even observe that like he was looking at me. After he finished his breakfast, he came down and said, like, can I sit here? I said, okay, what wrong did I make? A 3-star police inspector coming and sitting in front of me. Then he said, like, can I come and sit? And I said, yes. So do you drink kangen water? I said, like, how come? So I saw this bottle. That's the reason why you came. And this gentleman knows about his kangen water for the last 5 years. He's heard this name from a friend of his. Then that breakfast time, it got extended by around 1.5 hours. No demo, nothing. It was only talking what is kangen water. And as Shashi bro said, like he met a person in the train, and later he joined. I hope like he joins me, because like his connection with his friend is still stronger than like a third person. But today, like every day, like he sends us a good morning message. I send him a good morning. I reciprocate that in the same way, and we exchange his information. So there is no hard and fast rule that you shouldn't share his information. So we always share. I hope like one find it, things can happen or go right. And today, like when Shashi Bro spoke about his kangen water, kangen water is a product, but I think I need to be proud enough to carry that product with me. Okay, why I speak about this is very, very simple. There are 3 levels of people. If I am of a certain level, it is very easy to communicate with a person who is at the same level of mine. If a person is above me, person, only option is that like I have to elevate myself to that level and start speaking to him, communicate. Now just imagine you are at a certain level and the level person like who is below you, whom you consider, you cannot raise this guy. Only option is left is you have to go down. Today I speak about this is when I took up his kangen. Kangen was a product which was much, much above me. I had to learn myself. I had to get educated to upgrade myself to understand what is kangen. So which helped me to grow to is the next level, to carry this kangen forward. Today, a lot of us like who are making a mistake is we always think that we know everything and we get stuck. And we don't learn much. As Sumaji was speaking about, he says like learning is one thing. We can always be a encyclopedia of all the informations, but until and unless you put it to actions, nothing will work. Nothing will work. And maybe after 6 months, we come back and say after 1 year and say, oh, kangen is a beautiful product. Did it work for you? No, I tried, but it didn't happen. That's a simple excuse what you give. So always point a finger at you before you point a finger at somebody else. Maybe pointing a finger at kangen, saying the bubbles are not coming. Okay, or maybe the pH is not showing this purple, or the tea is not coming out. Before you point a finger at the kangen machine, just see that whether you have done your e-cleaning right. Whether do you run your beauty water right? Have you done your deep cleaning? Are you drinking is a fresh water, or you're holding is a 1-day-old water and saying looking for the bubbles there? Okay, so all these things are there. So just look at things. It's very, very simple things. And today, like thanks to this platform, my association with this platform is more than is almost like around 161, 170, 180 weeks. I've been 170 weeks plus. I've been is there with it. Okay, 170 plus weeks I've been there. And thanks to Shashi Bro, because today, like wherever I come up with this obstacle or some hindrance, I don't have to bother whom do I ask to. So I've got one person who is a solution point, and that point is only Shashi Bro. Okay, so with this, I hope like wishing each one of you is all the very best. So let's catch up is tomorrow evening. Okay, and please don't miss out these sessions, because each session what you take back is something. Okay, and I've seen is a lot of people writing down a lot of notes. Make it a point, just spend around half an hour every day just to revise. It is not only yesterday's, from the day one. So that like what happens, it gets stuck. Okay, so there is always a small brain behind. That is what is Nana Patekar says. Activate that small brain behind. Things will all be fine. Okay, so with this, thank you. Thanks a lot. All the very best. Take care. Good night. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Chinnapaji. Thank you so much for summarizing. Am I audible clearly?
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay.
You vanished. Sorry.
So there is internet problem, but just we are already 15 minutes, delayed. Means we have overshooted the time. But just to want to add, yesterday, like there was a BNI networking where I met. There were hundreds of people, but I get to talk to at least 40 to 50 of them. And just three instances I want to say. One lady, she had a machine, but since e-cleaning and has to be done, she was not doing it. And the other one, she was about to buy a second hand machine which was not going to give her the business ID. And she got interested, and yes, she told, yes, I'm going to come, and please explain it to me. And another gentleman, yes, they're just drinking the water, and they said, we don't know how to do the business, so we are just drinking. So though like we are concentrating on people who have not already, adopted the kangen water, there are so many people who don't know how to.
Suma, your voice is
Sorry.
not.
How to use the water and also you. I'm not audible,
Yeah.
Radhika.
Yes, now. In between, you are
Okay.
not audible.
Yeah. There's too much. Yes, it is too much of a network issue here. I don't know why. So only one thing I want to say. When I sat in front of one gentleman, he told, "This is MLM, na? The price is too costly just because it is in MLM." So I just told him, "See, first thing, we are not here to discuss on whether it is MLM or what. So Kangen is this. So these are the connection I require. So let us not talk about something patented business module the whole world is having and sit upon whether it is an MLM or chain business. Let's talk on the water.
Correct.
Anybody, if they're saying, is it an MLM? And that makes us to go on the back foot. And we just concentrate on telling them that this is not MLM, this is not a chain business. But literally, what I did, like, I'm not saying this has to be done, but what I did, your concentration should be on the product. Let's concentrate it. And this is the best. There is nothing, and you can bring it. So the knowledge of what exactly we are doing and we are getting from the platform, whether it is a business knowledge or the product knowledge, that is only it is going to help us, because I was mentally prepared. I know that, and for your information, in Dubai, Kengen का नाम इतना बदनाम है कि never ever it was I had dreamt about it, because I don't know how people tried to sell it in Dubai. But
Correct.
what is the main thing and what is making us different is the word water literacy that is given by our Panacea founder CEO Shashi sir. Because otherwise it is too difficult to just say Kengen word from your mouth. So it is the knowledge that is going to help us anywhere, whether we are staying in India or anywhere. So let us stick on to the platforms and take our knowledge to help or transform the other people's life. Thank you so much for this 20 minutes of overshooting, and gratitude to all of you for being part of this beautiful platform. Thank you so much, and apologies for the technical glitch happened.
Yeah. Hema ji, you have wake up automatically, so host please Zoom ko end kijiye. Hema ji,
Yes.
you will have to end it.
You have to end it, Hemaji.
Gratitude to Shashi sir, to Sumaji, to Chinnapaji, and all the other members of the forum. Though I'm very, very young in this group, so thanks to everybody. We gained a lot of knowledge today, and look forward to having more and more. That's all I can say. So thanks to Shashi sir once again, gratitude, and good night to all.
Hemaji meeting.
Not to Miss Arundhati ji. Yes, she made me co-host and told me that Hema ji, you continue. But
Please end the meeting, Hemaji. Aap end karo.
Yes.
Yeah. You have to end it.
Again, बीच में मेरा voice भी crack हो रहा है, मुझे लगता है कुछ
That
issue.
is okay. You just leave के जगह आपको end meeting दिखेगा, देखो. Leave click किया तो you will say end for all. Please do it. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Good night, everyone.